Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Formation, extra blockers on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll ride the back again here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking for some space. It's Hart.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
325.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this pass is caught. Football comes out. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Keeping it on the ground here. And it gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded up near the 25. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Same tailback, another carry. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
No, kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 7, Syracuse 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Return, a pick 6. Touchdown, Syracuse. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over 1st and 7.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Gonna run it. It's Hart. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
And in first down, they go right back to him.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Syracuse needing this 4th down conversion. And he'll set up to throw. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. Single back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. This will be down just on the other side of midfield. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 20. Touchdown, Orangeman. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over 1st and 10.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Finds his target. Look at him run through those tacklers. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got two on the board.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. And he's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into the second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point makes it 35-14. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Here's the second down play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Vega. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Irish.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Makes a quick catch. And the ball to the ground.
Well, the offense catches it.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense.
Get set, get set.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Vega. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good.
The extra point is good.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Syracuse, 21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Brings up second down.
getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. Notre Dame 42, Syracuse 21.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Hand off to the back. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Gain of 4. It's now second and goal.
Coming up, second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
Syracuse offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Third down coming up after that running play. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. When he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Creative play design there, but it doesn't get much. They stopped him for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
And it's complete downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Highland, 29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Handoff heading left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Here we go on 4th down. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also